guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be restoring the headlight on my captiva. As you guys can see, that headlight is, it looks bad. I don't want to say it's gone because I've seen worse, but this is clearly on its way to becoming something that is seriously, it can become a bit of a health issue with regards to, or safety issue more than anything else. We have the car now for about 8 years. I bought it as a demo model, and I've never restored the headlight. This is the first time this headlight will be exposed to sanding, polishing, and all of those things. So it makes again for another good test subject to showcase exactly the process in which I'm going to be renewing and restoring the headlight. I am looking to restore this headlight so that it looks absolutely brand spanking new. So to show you exactly what I'm talking about, you guys can see exactly on the right hand side, that is on the right hand side headlight. What I did was I actually restored half. I did a 50-50 section, so I did a complete headlight restoration on the one half of the headlight. You guys are going to want to stay around so I can actually show you. We're going to do a walk around now. I'm going to show you guys all the products I'm going to be using. So to start off with, we're going to be sanding the headlight. And the reason for sanding the headlight is that we want to get rid of as much as possible of the oxidation. And because the headlight is in the front, there's a lot of it's exposed to road curb and like road rash and stones and everything. So there's a lot of pitting. So we want to sand it down to level the headlight, get rid of any oxidation, and make sure that the headlight is as smooth as possible, that the surface is as flat, with decreasing any what they call it, peaks and valleys. So thereafter we're going to move on to compounding. Now I'm going to be using two different pads. So there's this wool mop, and then a short nab microfiber cloth. Now the reason for the two, and again guys, this is me and my personal preference. I've got this polisher, it's a rotary polisher, portable. I bought this from Checkers Hyper. You can only get it at Checkers Hyper. It's an amazing little unit. It works very well. But I just prefer to use a dual action polisher. That's my personal preference. So to do the compounding, I found, again, me personally, when you're using a dual action polisher, to not use a long wool mop like this. Because of the oscillation and the throw, the fibers and the edges goes everywhere, and you actually feel that it wobbles and vibrates a little bit too much. So a short nab wool or microfiber pad is perfect for a dual action polisher. So this is going to be used on the dual action polisher. This will be used on the rotary. So obviously when we're done with the compounding, we're going to move over to polish. This is a polishing pad. The compounds that I'm going to be using for the cutting will be 3D 510, brilliant. For finishing, I'm going to be using 3D 520. So once we have completed all of the compounding and polishing, we need to clean off the headlight. And we want to get rid of any polishing oils, any residue, any solvents, every single thing off the surface of the headlamp. And for that, we're going to be using this. Now, I just want to quickly bring this in here. You guys can see, it says here, anti-silicone degreaser. So this will remove every single thing that's left behind that's on the surface of the headlight. It will remove it. So think of this as an IPA, but a dedicated IPA for polishing oils and residue. This is perfect for that. Thereafter, before I lay down the Clearcoat, this is a 1K Clearcoat from HB Body. This has been specifically created for polycarbonate plastic. So it is a self-leveling clear. And what that means is, if there's any surface where there's a slight, like a slight dip, or there's like a small little valley, this will go in by itself and it'll fill up that gap, and it'll level that surface quite nicely. So there's a consistent level across the headlamp. We're going to be laying down 2 coats. But before we lay this down, so after we have cleared off or cleaned off the headlight, we're going to come again just lastly, just with a tack cloth. We're going to be using the Bulldog plastic masking film. And what we're going to do is we're just going to tape off every single thing around the headlights. So the bumper, the engine bay, the fender, every single thing, just to make sure that when I spray, and you guys will see, if the headlight, if I can make an example, if this is the headlight here, I'm going to start spraying from here already to make sure that there's a uniform layer of clear that I'm putting down. Generally, when you spray here, there's a lot of, you know, it comes out, there might be a little bit of moisture, so it might run a little bit, and I don't want to have that. So I'm going to start here, come across, and even if I go like this and I do a crosshatch pattern, I want to make sure that I don't start on the headlight. I want to start the furthest part away from it. So I'll be spraying on the actual film, masking film first. This is also, it's very cost effective, guys, and it's quite a big roll. It's 33 meters in length, width 1.8 meters, so that's almost as tall as what I am. I'm 1.89, so it's about here. So it's quite a nice big size of film. So sit back, relax. I'm gonna play some music. Obviously I'll speed up the process with regards to sanding, polishing, compounding, spraying, so that the video isn't unnecessarily long. And then I'll do an outro towards the end with regards to, and I'll obviously show you guys a before and after. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. Let me get started. You guys sit back, relax, and enjoy. guys, it looks amazing. However, I'm going to be very honest. I went a little bit heavy, as you guys saw on the second coat. So there, and there, paint runs. So that's fine for light sand, and it will be sorted out. But other than that, the rest of the light looks very, very nice. So I've gone for the look that I wanted, which is brand spanking new, with the exception of that. You know, and I figured, you know, let me show you guys this whole process, and as well as the stuff that can go wrong. And I mean, it's easy for me to just, you know, show a perfect result and kind of mask it and say, you know, look how it looks, and, you know, record it from a distance like this, and then make it look like it's stunning without any issues whatsoever. But I mean, you know, that's not right. And we are going, you know, whether you're a professional or not, you're going to run in these type of things, these type of issues. And so I figured, let me show you guys all the stuff that can happen and how you do resolve them. So in terms of achieving the result that I wanted, yes, I did. In terms of achieving things that I didn't want, I also achieved that. So that is a problem that can be solved very, very, very quickly. I don't want to do anything right now, so I'll just wait for it just to cure a little bit, and then I'll address it. But other than that, as you guys can see, it looks amazing. Seriously, it does. It looks, and the way it looks on the camera is the way it looks in real life. So yeah, I'm super, super happy.